Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please give this video a thumbs up to help the channel grow. Click the bell icon at the top of the page to get notified when I post a new video. Universal Channeling. Channeling the conscious universe for the new world consciousness. Suzy Ward, channeling Matthew Ward, April 2, 2025. Final phase, light versus dark battle, message from Gaia, jolting mix of feelings, democracy on Earth, Illuminati beliefs, possible governance in the Golden Age, GCR, NESARA, QFS. With loving greetings from all souls at this station, this is Matthew. To say that experiencing the end times of darkness on Earth is challenging, is an understatement. Knowing the light forces resoundingly vanquish the dark forces gives you confidence, assurance, that your light is helping co-create a wondrous world of peace, love, and harmony. But, this final phase of the spiritual battle is not easygoing. The inpouring of high frequencies was the universe's gift to all souls on the planet, but most people don't know that, and they are having difficulty adjusting to the stronger energies. Earth's ascension pathway is being assaulted by desperate dark ones who are deluging the planet with the negativity of lies, deaths, and devastation. Mainstream media are reporting disinformation with bits of truth. The populace is struggling with what to believe. Citizenries are protesting government policies, and vital actions behind the scenes cannot yet be revealed. You are dealing with the energetic fallout from all of that, and you see the concerns and confusion of family members, friends, colleagues and neighbors, but do you ever think how it may be affecting Gaia, the soul who embodied as the planet called Earth? A highly evolved volunteer who is beloved and respected by all light beings for her healing energy to Earth, and guidance to others gave us permission to share the message she recently received from Gaia. Hello, dear one. I'm so happy for you to connect with me in this way. You and I are joined at the heart, so it's easy for me to share with you. How do I feel about the ascension happening now? Phew, it's a lot. I am a soul just like all of you, and it's not an easy time. It isn't all a bowl of cherries, as you like to say. These times are hard, but they're also amazing. You often liken this time to the transition part of your human childbirth. I would agree. It's messy and it's painful, but the gift is coming. It was much, much worse for me when very few on the planet cared about me at all. They didn't have the consciousness to know I was a living being like them. That's when whales were ruthlessly hunted, that's when the horrible bomb was released, that's the dark history of the past. It's been a history of cruel acts with no conscious thought at all about anything that was done to me. These times are different. Many hearts now know that I am alive. Many hearts care. Not all hearts, of course. Many are wounded and locked into that wounding, but there is love here now, the first stirrings of the Aquarian age. And it is my own beloved beings such as the Devic realm who have been called into service to help clear my body. That is not without tremendous pain to my flora and fauna. It is so hard, and needed at a deep level so I can carry my light and ascend. But it's still painful. That's where your love and light and the codes you carry are so needed and appreciated. You and the many others on Earth is my body, who care about me are doing what helps me heal. We are all concerned about the mistreatment from the broken masculine system that now is in full view, but it has been operating for millennia. It is a mindset that has no regard for my well-being at all. It is no longer hidden, and you all are watching it play out as the strength of feminine energy is bringing balance to me. Yes, the turmoil is hard on me, but it's part of the painful transition in childbirth that will bring about the birth of something new and glorious. Meanwhile, anything you are led to do to help is so very greatly appreciated. Whether it's doing energy work for me or signing petitions or supporting organizations that have been created to protect my body, all are needed and I feel them all. Love will win in the end. This is guaranteed, and I know it. I am basking in all the light being poured my way. It's just going to be bumpy for a while longer, but we will get through it. I send you so much love for being one of the hearts on the planet who know me and love me and vibrate that love to others. Your gift is your light and I love you so much for that light and for being a voice for me. We will get through this together. In love always, Gaia. With gratitude to Marianne Vaughn www.tendinggaia.com. Gaia feels everything every one of her residents does, her entire human population and every life in her animal and plant kingdoms, and God feels everything Gaia and every other soul in this universe does. What an incomprehensible mixture of energy that is. On Earth alone, along with widespread concern and confusion are pockets of excitement, grief, fear, joy, kindness, belligerence, compassion, anger, hope, hopelessness, stubbornness, sadness, confidence, disappointment, arrogance, timidity, shock, wonderment, certainty, doubt, humility, curiosity, exuberance, pride, impatience, courage, trepidation, vengeance, forgiveness, apprehension, and the pervasive fury and frenzy of the dark ones who know their time is up. Dearest brothers and sisters, your dense bodies are not immune to the resultant vibratory jolting, but lessening your activities will help you flow through this temporary period of worldly upheavals and heartaches. Rest as much as possible, your mind, body and spirit need this, be with nature, drink a lot of pure water, and breathe rhythmically. When you live from your heart, are fearless and kind and love yourselves, you send forth light in such grand abundance it is like the noonday sun shining at midnight to encourage and comfort you in your world. Matthew's recent message included a statement copied from the message dated September 11, 2010. Despite the energy poured into campaigns by candidates and their adamant supporters and wealthy contributors, partisan politics soon will start fading into history. Our government goes back to 1776. Political parties have changed over time, but they still are strong, and democracy has outlasted all other ruling systems except royal dynasties. Do you know if perhaps we will have a global democratic government in the Golden Age? The Illuminati goes back to 1776 too, and both that secret society and democracy, which is a fine form of governance when it is led by honorable conscientious individuals with vision, have been sorely corrupted. The United States had such leaders in the beginning but rarely since then, and never has the country been a democracy. Right after the Founding Fathers established the newly united colonies as a sovereign republic, British royalty surreptitiously nullified the republic and formed the Corporation of the United States with themselves as owners. That illegal status has continued for 2.5 centuries. People in that country are not citizens, they are employees of the corporation. Instead of their votes deciding election outcomes, the Democratic and Republican national committees, both are controlled by the Illuminati, now commonly known as Deep State, choose the candidates and conduct elections so the winners are the individuals they want in office. The government's actions that affect not only that country but the entire world are ordered by faction members within and beyond the administration in office. That long-time control is being quietly but steadily upended by the light forces. Centuries before any of that occurred, European royal families sponsored explorers and naval crews who sailed around the world to claim new lands for those families' growing empires. Eventually the Illuminati's two factions, the Rothschild in Europe, and the Rockefellers in America, controlled all the empires. Their worldwide web of treachery and devastation includes running democratic governments by bribery, blackmail, death threats, assassination, and warring. That is an integral part of their worshipping what they believe is the source of all power. Lucifer, or Satan, or Beelzebub. Since time immemorial, countless generations of believers throughout this universe have been infiltrating civilizations and using the oppressed people as living sacrifices in satanic rituals. When that epitome of darkness entered Gaia's populations, it pulled her planetary body out of fifth density, dropped it into deep third, and kept it mired there for eons. Finally, so her body could survive, Gaia cried out for help, and the battle between the light forces and the dark forces began. Earth and all its residents are being liberated so they can ascend to fifth density and manifest the Golden Age. We don't know what type of government the peoples ultimately will choose then, but we shall tell you what we have been told. Discussions about that topic by a group of visionary planners include the suggestion to partition the world into 6 or 7 geographic regions. Residents in each region would choose a principal leader and advisory assistants, who collectively would govern a global republic. The individuals who propose this idea know that when the population reaches fifth density, they will have the unity consciousness that would ensure their government is genuinely by the people, for the people. So we have been told. Other options also are being considered, but at this point, the regional idea is favored as the cornerstone of a peaceful, progressive world of advanced souls whose goals include shared natural resources and prosperity for all, intra- and interregional cooperation to maintain balance in all aspects of life, educational opportunities in consonance with interests and aptitudes, renewed appreciation for the arts, judicious use of artificial intelligence, environmental restoration and preservation, protection of all animal species, and active participation in interplanetary and intergalactic projects. What we know for certain is that whatever form of governance is established will be balanced and attuned to universal rhythms. As microcosms of the universe, you and every other soul throughout your world always have been subliminally aware of the rhythms, but conscious awareness has been submerged in your body's density. Soon you will feel that you are vibrating in tune with the rhythms. Dear ones, exaltation is just a breath beyond today's turbulence. Yes, we know that is hyperbole, but you really are so close. Could Matthew possibly shed some light on this global currency reset, GCR, and NESARA, GESARA, and the quantum financial system, QFS, that are supposedly going to appear as soon as the new president gets into office? What these things all seem to boil down to is that suddenly everyone is going to have more money in their bank accounts. GCR refers to the new global economic system wherein all national currency values will be based on precious metals. This will eliminate the entrenched corruption in banking and commerce and create honesty, fairness and stability in those sectors. The economic provision of NESARA, National Economic Security and Reformation Act, will end impoverishment worldwide. This United States legislation cancels debts to International Monetary Fund and World Economic Forum, Illuminati/deep state operations that lend money to struggling countries and take over their natural resources when loans cannot be fully repaid. All appropriated resources will become the nation's property again, and funding, materials and supervisory assistance will be provided directly to communities where infrastructure is lacking or substandard. Personal debts incurred on bank loans, mortgages and credit cards also will be cancelled. It is our understanding that in both national and individual situations, reimbursement may be arranged for payments made. Computers for the quantum financial system, a decentralized banking system, are still in developmental stages. When they are ready for use, they will be able to process encrypted transactions instantaneously and securely. Some analysts think regulatory commissions will not approve the system because there is no way to control it, and other analysts see it as the future of the financial industry. We don't know when GCR and NESARA will be implemented or the future of QFS, but we do know that none of those entities will suddenly put money in anyone's bank account. During the decades Earth is on the way to fifth density, national and global economies will change as people's values shift from money and material acquisitions to self-discovery, bonding of extended families, human, animal and plant relationships, and extraterrestrial friendships. Economic disparity will be replaced by prosperity for everyone, and monetary exchange will give way to bartering, sharing resources, and offering skills and talents wherever those can be used. Our Earth family will glow with the purity of spiritual fulfillment and love of self and all others. Beloved family, all light beings in this universe honor your steadfastness to your mission and support you with unconditional love. Love and peace. Suzanne Ward. Website, MatthewBooks.com. Email, Suzy@MatthewBooks.com. Please send questions and comments to Suzy@MatthewBooks.com. All messages from December 2003 to date are archived on www.MatthewBooks.com. Please share them. Also on that site you can read contents and a sample chapter of all 6 books and order them in Bookshop,